Hi again, everyone. I have a message here from Cinderella, and this is a follow-up to a video I did about a month ago. You can't run from narcissistic abuse forever. And what she did was send me in the video for what she was talking about, where she has a daughter who is so anxiety ridden. You know, she has the trickle, where you pull the hair out. This is the girl who constantly calls her mother 3 times a night, stands in her room when she's home from college, is hoarding out the house. This is her daughter who's away in college. The husband, if you remember, left her, Cinderella, and the kids on the side of the road at night because he didn't want to leave the World Series. So that's the video she sent in, is the audio to that. So it's we'll get to it. Thanks, Ollie. You said send in the video. I'm sending it in. Either I had the wrong date or he does. He's saying it was 2000 and it was the middle of the game, but I thought it was 1998. He used this story in more than one contest. Anyway, if you use this, please only use the audio starting after he says his name. I don't mind you knowing our identity, but I don't want my kids having any surprises. Hey, I heard on YouTube how your dad left you by the side of the road when you were a kid. Their dignity matters to me. I've been thinking about what you said, and normally I would agree, but my daughter is in art school, and I had told her that her daughter should not be away because she can't handle it emotionally. I also told her because her husband takes all her money, and she has a job, and he controls everything, and it's all about him, that she has to file for divorce. Go talk to a divorce attorney and follow his instructions. They help women who don't have money all the time. My daughter is in art school, and her art is the one thing that keeps her from dissolving emotionally. No, it isn't. No, it's not. If it would keep her from dissolving emotionally, she wouldn't be calling you on the phone 3 times a night, standing in your room when she's home, hoarding out your house, and pulling her own hair out. You're making an excuse here why you're not going to leave your husband, and you're trying to say, put it on your daughter, and that's not right. This is about you right now, not her. This is about you avoiding what needs to be done, and that's leaving this guy. If she was in a business curriculum or similar curriculum, I would suggest she stop. There is a counseling center at the school that might be of help too. She says when she's here, she has zero inspiration because you're still living with the father. She hates the city and loves Philadelphia and school, and she's on top of her class. She does beautiful work, and she needs that as an outlet to be with other artists. Well, where's the outlet if she's calling you every night? It's not an outlet. It's only an outlet if it helps her deal. It's only helping her deal to the point where you're trying to get some sleep and she's keeping you up all night. So where's the outlet? She's talented. A lot of artists have problems. Where's the outlet? There's no outlet. You're the outlet. Not the art. You're the one getting woken up in the middle of the night. You're the one with the hoarded house. You're the one whose room she's standing in, keeping you awake when she's home. You're making excuses not to do what you know has to be done. She has a website, and I want to think carefully before suggesting she give up something so important to her. Maybe a gap year would help. It might, if she has somewhere to go without her father there messing with her. A gap year isn't going to do anything but drive you insane. What good is a gap year? You're just going to expose her right. She's going to come back home, continue hoarding out your house, continue pulling her own hair out, continuing keeping you up, looking for attention. All the while, you're not dealing with the 600-pound gorilla Yankee fan in the room, which is the causing the problem to begin with. She does need therapy, and I'm trying to find someone. If you have any recommendation, I'd be interested in contacting them. I don't know of any therapists in that area, but I'm suggesting you contact a divorce attorney. And if you're in the Philly area, I would suggest you reach out to Akon. Are you for real, Angela? Because she works for one in Philly. So Angela, I know you're probably watching this. If you could reach out to her and try to guide her through this, because when I play this video, you'll see. So might as well get right to it.
Hello. I'm 50 old, and I'm a CPA by profession and have been for approximately 30 years. I'm married with 2 children, and I am a huge baseball fan. And I am the perfect man for this dream job. The reason is I fell in love with baseball when I was about 7 years old, and the love affair has only grown since then. Probably one of the things that I have done that I am not proud of.
He obviously didn't fall in love with his family, though, or his children.
Proud of, but only I am not proud of, but only reinforces my passion for baseball and for fandom, is that during the first game of the 2000 World Series, my wife and kids went to a Halloween party. Why somebody would schedule a Halloween party during the first game of the World Series, especially with the Yankees, and especially since it was the first Subway Series since 1956, but some people...
Because not everybody's a fucking baseball fan, you idiot. Why anybody? Because it's Halloween. Why anybody? During Halloween, I love the Yankees. I've been a Yankee fan my whole life. I could tell you anything you need to know about those teams. Anything. Okay, but if you're asking who would have a Halloween party during the World Series, during Halloween, and you're going to film yourself saying it, you fucking idiot. Jesus. Look at this guy.
Hard fans. Why? I don't know. I guess the Pinkos are commies. But anyway.
And this isn't to ESPN. So he's so dumb he doesn't even realize ESPN is like this left-wing network. Like Pinkos and commies just went right to the recycle bin.
They did. My wife called and said that she had car problems. I told her not to go in the first place, but she went anyway. She wanted me to leave in the middle of the first game of the World Series. Have you ever heard of anything so ridiculous?
Yeah. Yeah. Your wife and kids are broken down at night on the side of the road. And it's the first game of a 7-game series. Well, it only went 5 games. Okay, game 1. Game 1. Game 1. And I believe that game went about 14 innings. 12 to 14 innings. That game went well into the middle of the morning when the Yankees won. Baseball is a sport that was first broadcast on radio. It's still broadcast on radio religiously. Why? Because it's a game you don't necessarily need to see to appreciate. People listen to ball games all the time. That's the beauty of it. You got a game going on, you got to go get something, you jump in the car, you still got the game on the radio. Like, unfucking fathomable. Unfathomable. God, this guy looks like the fucking wolf, man. What a dick.
and come and pick her up. Of course I didn't. I said, call somebody that isn't a fan that's there and have them come and bring you home. You know?
Oh, that's great. You wait in the dark on the side of the road. Find somebody who isn't a baseball fan.
Oh, if you have to call the tow truck driver, call him. You know, why bother me? I'm busy doing what I should be doing.
No, you should be taking care of your kids and your family.
That's why I am the perfect person for this job, because I have my priorities straight.
I'm sorry, I must have heard something wrong.
Busy doing what I should be doing. That's why I am the perfect person for this job, because I have my priorities straight. Other than that,
And he was serious. He was serious. He is dead fucking serious. Oh, I have my priorities straight. Yeah, guy, you left your goddamn wife and kid on the side of the road, and you filmed yourself, sent it in to other contests, other major networks, other than ESPN, telling them I left my kids on the side of the road when their car broke down. Game 1 of the World Series. But I should have this job because my priorities are straight. Oh, you should play this at his funeral.
I don't think there is anything else.
No, there isn't.
I also currently,
other than you're a complete fucking loser.
a blog from MarianoRivera.com, have been for 5 years. It's on the Froggy Network.
Wow, he's blogging for Mariano. Great. I'm sure Mariano knows exactly who you are, and he really appreciated it. This is the guy you won't divorce. This is the guy you won't divorce? Him? Really? Him? This whiny little fucking half gray mullet wearing, what is this? Him? Look at him. He's a joke. He's a joke.
You can check out my post, and go Yankees. Thank you.
Nobody cares about your post, asswipe. Look, Cinderella. All this video did was solidify to me more that you need to get away from this fucking idiot. He's an idiot. He's a loser. Living some fucking baseball fantasy. He's a loser. I cannot believe this guy. This guy is what's causing all this havoc. Looking from an outside in, this guy. Look, the bottom line is this stuff with your daughter is all an aversion to leaving him. You are not, and I told you this in the first video, you are not going to change him or change her. That girl will not have any chance as long as that dude is around. Period. And that's on you. And I want to just read the last line of what you wrote me. Okay? I tried to subscribe to your channel, but it goes right to Google Mail, which I don't have. I'll try to figure it out. And you put the link to your Facebook page. I understand the position you're in mentally, where doing new things and even starting a Gmail account, which takes less than a minute to do, seems like this harrowing thing. And when you say, I'll try to figure it out, or I don't know, I imagine you say those same things around the house. And it's almost like telling him, I can't do anything on my own. You are frozen in time, and I'll tell you exactly how I know that. Because you sent me this email from an AOL account. I haven't seen an email on an AOL account in 15 years, which coincidentally is about just exactly how old this video is. Maybe this incident had a lot more bearing on everybody's life than you thought, and that's why you hung on to it for so long. My opinion, you are frozen at this moment. Because you realized you were alone with your kids on that road, and baseball and everything else came first. And so did your daughter. And so did your daughter. So my fear is, or my feeling is, you have then mentally set up this dynamic to make yourself look like you are incapable of helping yourself, incapable of doing anything, because it subconsciously feeds the narcissist ego. I told you what to do in the last video. You have to find a divorce attorney. Either get out of the house with your daughter and find somewhere to go with her, and you are entitled to assets and all of it, so don't believe that, or get him out of the house. Either way, your daughter is not going to progress, will not have any chance of getting better until this is done. I think a gap year would be great, but what good is a gap year with Mariano Rivera fanboy blog? Come on. Come on. He's bragging about a blog on Mariano Rivera's website. This is the guy you're having a hard time leaving. That's what 13-year-olds do. That's what 13-year-olds do. But he's got you so browbeaten upstairs. There is no other way out of this. Okay, there's no loophole, there's no, shortcut or some trick way to get to what you want, and that's making your daughter healthy and making you healthy and being happy. There's no way without getting rid of him. Bottom line. So thank you for the follow-up video and story. I'm sorry if it seems a little harsh, but I have to be honest with you. I can't let you just flounder, okay, and avoid the 600-pound gorilla in the room wearing a Yankee jersey like a child. Fair enough? So thank you again for sending this in. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any advice or opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a narcissist you'd like to expose, or a topic you'd like me to cover, you know what to do with my email and the PayPal link in the description box. I'll have the video right back to you. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon.